So your purpose path is akin to what I call the life of the butterfly. So in the beginning of the life of the butterfly, what I find really interesting is that even when it's an egg and you look into the egg, it looks like a butterfly. So that's amazing, because we all know that the butterfly looks very much not like a butterfly during its transformative process. But in the beginning, you can have just enough sight, just enough line of sight to see what the end will be. And that's kind of like purpose. Purpose is faith that I am on this path, that I am uncovering the keys to help me to understand why I'm here, what my purpose is, what is my divine spark, and how can I connect to that and give my offering to myself and to the world. So in the second phase of the butterfly's life is the caterpillar. And what's interesting about the caterpillar phase is that the caterpillar goes through this voracious growth, and its appetite is never ending. It devours everything, including the leaf that it was planted on. So it takes in everything. Everything has use. Everything has meaning. Everything is going to fuel this growth. And that's very much like the purpose path, because you start to take in new information. You start to understand new information about yourself and your place in the world and your place in your life. Like you are looking through your life through new lenses, and you have a greater understanding. You have a greater wisdom about your life and how all the things truly have been in service of your purpose. All things have been working together for your good. The universe does have your back, and you start to, unbundle that and gain that clarity of information. And then the third stage, the chrysalis, well, when the caterpillar starts to hang, it still looks like a caterpillar. However, in the inside, it's very different. So all of the change and the transition is happening on the inside. So that's really important when you're on the purpose path, because it's not about a race with anyone else. It's the joy of knowing that we all have a purpose. We all have these divine appointments with divine timing. And it's not about what the other person is doing or what their timing looks like or what their process looks like. It's yours. It's your internal process. It's the shifting of all the things that are going to sustain you while you're going through major transformation. So it's not about what it looks like from the outside in. It's everything about what's happening from the inside out. So, of course, when we get to the fourth stage, which is the adult butterfly that emerges, it's beautiful. And I can imagine being like that butterfly. And I can imagine looking in the mirror and seeing someone that I've never seen before, with different modalities and different gifts and a different way of being, with different abilities that were always in there, but I just didn't know. And so you get to play with yourself. You get to play with that new knowledge. You get to play with that new person that has emerged. And ultimately, you strengthen your wings, and then you go, and then you soar, and then you share that beauty throughout the world. And I think that that's very much like the purpose path. I think that's very much like when you connect to your divinity that sparks you alive. That's your divine spark.